Okay, hi, I'm Zach, one of the junior instructors here at KJJ Jiu-Jitsu, and just ready for whatever you got for me today, Rusty.
Making a series of these, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, you're a student here, but you're also an instructor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, since you're an instructor, what motivated you to be an instructor?
Well, when I first joined, I really just wanted to train. I didn't think I really wanted to be an instructor until time went along, and then Ryan, he don't force it on anybody. You kind of volunteer to do it, and we have several of us that are junior instructors. And as we went further along, Ryan didn't ask any of us to do it. It's kind of a volunteer thing, and there's several of us that instruct now. But it was just something I wasn't comfortable doing, so I knew, for me, in order to get better, that I had to do something I wasn't comfortable doing. And so that was the first reason why I wanted to do it. I don't know it all, and I just know a few things, but just, you're teaching somebody an art like jiu-jitsu that, when you're trying to follow a black belt like Professor Ryan or something, it can be kind of intimidating because you don't want to teach the wrong things. But we're all learning as we go, and we're getting better at it. But so I think that was kind of intimidating for me, just knowing that, man, I don't want to teach the wrong technique or something like that. So that was the biggest hesitation for me. Once you start teaching, and professors there to help you right along, you start to have a better understanding of the technique, which makes you better, and it gets you more comfortable of reps of teaching people and drilling certain techniques over and over, and learning how to, maybe not everybody learns it the same way, or they don't all learn at the same verbiage, and you have to change things around and get them to understand it in a certain way, and it's a challenge for yourself, which gives you a better understanding of the technique as well. When somebody's brand new, I think, for me, and it's something I got to get better at, is not moving on so fast. It's just give them little things to work on, or maybe not go over the technique in so much detail to where they start to just pick up the concept of it, and then you can start to incorporate more detail into the technique. So, it's a challenge, and I enjoy it, but every time somebody's new, it's a little different. It doesn't always go like you planned, so you got to change some things around to at least get them walking out of here that, hey, I learned something and I got better today. So when I first started, I didn't really, it was something I wasn't comfortable with. So none of us like anything we're not comfortable with, but that's what we need to do to get better, is we need to do the things that make us uncomfortable. So I'm getting more comfortable with it, and I'm liking it more. So, tonight we just got done with the class. Professor's out of town, so it was me and a few other guys in here, and so I got to teach how I wanted to, and not have it in the back of my mind that, you just had to be confident and know whatever you was teaching was the right thing, and you do it to the best of your ability. And we had a really good class, and a lot of guys walked out of here with a good taking on what we did today.
Yeah, especially with the new guy there. But,
right.
Yeah, he seemed to be rather impressed, especially with your little, I wouldn't say a demonstration at the end, but you're really trying to impress upon him that what he's learning is extremely important. And
right.
Do you think that this school has done that for you as well? That that when you came in and you started learning, did Kama Jiu-Jitsu kind of give you that motivation when you first came in?
Oh, absolutely, because at least gives you a security when you're outside of here, that if there was something to happen on the street, or if I'm with my family somewhere and we're threatened by something, at least I'm secure enough to where if a situation comes up, that at least I can either defend myself and get my family to safety, or resolve the situation. Just an example that we had this evening is a young man came into class who just to visit, to try out a class, and he was from another school, and he was just looking for more self-defense oriented type classes, and then he stuck around afterwards, and I showed him a few things, and it kind of opened his eyes of, okay, yeah, this is stuff I really need to be learning if I was to get attacked on the street, or something like that he can use, because if he's in a tournament, there's not punching and things allowed, so you don't train in that scenario every day. And here we do some type of self-defense every day, and we're used to train on our feet with punches and things. So I'd say we're more comfortable with it than other schools may be that don't. You know, nobody enjoys getting punched in the face. You know, so when people come in and trying to teach them that and the techniques and they learn that and they feel, you know, at least where they can protect themselves. It's a good feeling to be able to give them that, and they walk out of here feeling more prepared.
And kind of speaking of preparedness, you know, Ryan in Karma Jiu-Jitsu talks a lot about heritage and kind of passing the torch, maybe in an indirect way, but it's very much there that
Right.
Ryan was just to share this stuff with people. It's not just for him and his abilities.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you feel like you are a part of this process of?
I hope to be one day. I don't look at myself like that yet. You know, I think that's a goal of mine to get to where, and maybe I am a part of it, but I don't look at it like that. Maybe I should, but hope to be one day up there at that level of proficiency of teaching and technique to where you can start to pass that torch along. And you know, and I think that's what Jiu-Jitsu was made for, and that's what, you know, at least Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and Kama Jiu-Jitsu is taking on, that they are going to pass the techniques down, that how they originally started was self-defense oriented. Well, the biggest thing for me right now is, you know, if I can teach my kids how to defend themselves, you know, is good. You know, I have 2 little girls and a little boy, but my girls are at age enough to where they can comprehend things and learn things to, you know, simple little things of either just a grip break to get away and run away, or, you know, something simple to where they can just protect themselves. You know, I'm somebody that I'll never speak highly of myself, because I just don't think, you know.
No, I'm
just not one of those people. I always feel like, you know, I'm gonna hold myself down here and I gotta improve every day. So I'm not gonna say that, you know, oh yeah, I'm a great instructor, because I don't feel I am. You know, I just gotta. That's something I gotta get better at. So I'm not ever gonna talk highly of myself. So yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, everybody thinks their school's the best, and they should. But, you know, and I think ours is the best. But I'm not looking to go compete in any type of, you know, I do this because this is what I like and this is what I believe in, and the family atmosphere that's created here, you know. So
yeah,
it's what I enjoy. So I would never talk down on another school. You never know. One day anybody can walk through that door that's bigger and badder than you, and you just, you know. So.
I need one more chance. Oh, baby, let me show you. I need one more chance. Oh.